Falcon Punch!
Now. Hey guys, I'm PhilInTheBlanks and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64. So we're doing things a little different today. I am actually recording the audio after taping the actual episode, and there is a reason for that. So first thing, I'm going into Bowser's level because the 8 red coin mission in Dire Docks is kind of insanely difficult to get without doing this first. The submarine in Dire Docks is still there, which means the poles needed for pole jumping for 8 red coins aren't there. So we're going to be doing this level first. Anyway, so the reason why I'm recording the audio after playing the game, there is a reason for it. I'll get to it when we get to it. Basically, it's the 8 red coins and the 100 coin challenge for Dire Docks is fairly boring and uneventful, so I had something I wanted to talk about during that, which requires me to read, which, you know, I can't do at the same time of playing the game. So we're just doing something a little different today. I hope you like it, whatever. So yeah, this is Bowser in the Red Sea, I believe. It's another one like the one that we saw earlier with Bowser. I don't know the name. All I remember is the last one's called Bowser in the Sky. I really like these levels. I know they're little more than just basically obstacle courses, I guess, but I love obstacle courses. That's why I like platforming games so much. So having this is like just super fun. And they kind of remind me of the secret kind of areas in Super Mario Sunshine where you lose FLUDD and it just plays the old school Mario music. I find those a lot of fun. There's only ever 1 star in these areas, and that's the 8 red coins. You saw me get that in the last Bowser World a few episodes ago. It's hard to believe, actually, that this episode will have us leaving the basement and heading up to the attic in the higher levels. Wow, I'm sucking out. No, wow, Phil, you're bad at this game sometimes, man. Not be surprised if I die. I actually recorded this a few days ago, so I forget the minute details of how I played. I wonder if I die or not. Oh well, I guess you'll find out. But yeah, this area is more dangerous than the other one. I know that. Actually, I guess it's not more dangerous. The other one you can fall off and die really easily. This one at least it has the little areas with lava, so you can kind of recover. But you know, whatever. It's still super dangerous because, you know, you fall, and there's a lot less ground in this one. This is a little weird one. It kind of goes up and down, really odd. Jump. There we go. But they're all fairly easy. They're not like super difficult. It's basic platforming. It's the closest thing Mario has to actual platforming. I don't know why they put so many coins there. I guess that they're your life. Because, I mean, it's not like we need 100 coins in these areas, so you don't need all those coins that they try to give you. You really only want the 8 red coins, and they do have these hearts here that you can run through and it fills up your life. So that's pretty cool. Ooh. Hitting your face against the wall after jumping off a pole. We've all been there. It's not fun. Last red coin right down there. It's weird how I got that one up mushroom that I like lost. Or I purposely ran by the other one. Ah, that was stupid of me. Well, if I could see the 8 red coin and I still decided to like go up there. I was like, is there anything up here? That's where the star appears actually later on. Boing and boing. There we go. There it goes. So it's like, now I gotta get back up there. Good job, Phil, man. Oh well, not a big deal. Oof. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Is this where I die? No, okay, good. No, I must make it, because I'm pretty far in the level. Nice try, Phil. Nice try. Not great. So these levels are basically the closest thing that the Mario 64 has to like pure platforming. And I think that's why I like Tick-Tock Clock so much later on in the game. It's the second last level in the game, and it's very difficult, but it's straight up just pure platforming. And these will fall if you jump on them. That was super close. I can't believe I tried that. And down we go! That's a weird little... It's weird, it's just not a pipe. It's just that weird kind of... I don't know. thing that goes down. Pestering me again, are you, Mario? Can't you see that I'm having a merry little time making mischief with my minions? Now return those stars. My troops on the wall need them. Wahaha. And, woo! This is basically the same fight as the first Bowser fight, except for this part, where he'll jump, and then he won't move, so you can kind of just get into position. And there you go. It's only one hit, just like the first time. And that hits him. Boom. There we go. That was much better than my first fight with Bowser. And I'm telling him. Here, because just is a star, or a key. Now with the key, we literally could, if we wanted to, beat this game in this episode. We only require to do the last Bowser level, and then we can beat the game, because you only need 70 stars to do it. But we are going to go to Dire Docks. So, okay, so I'm doing Dire Docks' 100 coins challenge and the red coin challenge. And because you've seen basically the level, and most 100 coin challenges are fairly dull, this one is the dullest because I'm swimming the entire time. I'm gonna talk about something else, so I won't even be watching what's going on, so I hope nothing crazy happens at the same time. So, a couple weeks ago on my Facebook, not my official Fill in the Blanks Facebook, my personal Facebook. I don't have an official Fill in the Blanks Facebook, though I do have an official Fill in the Blanks Twitter at stage1-1 if you want to see me talk about nothing for some reason, which is what I'm doing right now because that's what I do. So a couple weeks ago, my wife's grandfather passed away, and obviously we were feeling pretty down about it. Then, like a week later, I found out that my grandfather is sick. He was diagnosed with lung cancer and doesn't have that much longer. So on Facebook, I put a thing. I just wanted to feel happy about things. So I randomly put a thing like where. I'll just read what I wrote, I guess. So some crappy things happen in life, and sometimes it's hard to stay positive. Because of that, I want to try something different for my channel. Give me some fun, uplifting stories you've had when you were a kid playing video games, and I kind of just go on about that. So just happy moments. And I had a few people message me about this, and I wanted to read them off. I'm not going to say names, just in case. I haven't contacted... they all know that I might read these on the channel. I said that in the opening thingy. But just in case, I don't want to ruffle any feathers, so I won't mention names. Let's start this off. These are some really cool things. This is why I wanted to tape the audio separately from the video, because, again, Dire Docks is boring, so you can watch this if you want. And some people just listen to these Let's Plays. They don't actually watch the gameplay, and that's fine. So this will be fun for them, I guess. But being able to read and play video games is not something I can do, so... Alright, so... This is someone who said, when I was little, I used to play Super Mario Brothers with my older brother. He was always Mario and I would be Luigi. I wasn't super good at the game, but he always asked me to play anyways. We also played lots of fighting games for Super Nintendo, like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Killer Instinct, etc. When I wasn't playing games with him, I would usually watch my brother play RPGs and such because I was interested in the story. And that's how I first gained my love of Final Fantasy, watching my brother play it. Good memories. I know this person very well, and her love for her brother, I've never actually met her brother, but she loves him very much, and that's just a really nice story. Here is another one. When I was younger, video games were my favorite form of escapism. I was bullied a lot as a kid and didn't like going far from home by myself because kids in my town would sometimes pick on me. I know that feeling. My parents not only encouraged my gaming hobby, but participated in it. I have lots of fond memories of my mom and dad sitting down to play Mario Kart 64 and Mario Golf with me in the evenings. We'd get silly, eat chips, and play games for hours. I really like that memory. I have memories very similar to that. I was not the most popular kid when I was a kid. When I was a squid or a kid. And I got made fun of a lot for my gaming habits and just being into video games so much back before it was super common for just everyone to be into video games. When, if you're a guy, you're basically into video games nowadays. My parents weren't huge gamers, but we'd play games together. Me and my mom would play lots of games. Even my dad would play a lot. There's a couple of games that he really enjoyed. Solstice, Lunar Ball. And I have good memories about that too. My parents really helping me to enjoy this stuff. Here's another one. When I first started playing games way back in the ColecoVision days, I was so captivated by them I never thought of anything else. But no one else I knew played, so it was a very solitary experience. But then my grandma would come visit, and she saw how excited I was about these games. So she put a rocking chair in my room just so she could watch me play. And as a kid, this is the best thing ever. Now I had an audience. She would of course fall asleep in the rocking chair, but I would never notice until she snored or I was done playing. I love that one. That one's just friggin' adorable. Really, really cute. I could just picture that too. Little guy just playing games, and the grandmother just watching and falling asleep. And you know what? Sometimes that's awesome. Just having someone in the room with you while you play games, or being in the room with someone while they play games. It's just being together sometimes. My wife and I, we don't play video games together a lot. Her tastes are a little bit different than I am, than mine, and she doesn't play as many video games as I do. She plays some RPGs and stuff. But just being in the same room with each other sometimes while one of us is playing video games is just, it's enough. I love when she plays like Final Fantasy 15. I'm there with her. That's more than enough for me sometimes. So I really like that story. Here is another one. When my mother died when I was 7, me and my brother decided to go rent an N64 back in 1999 and play as Super Smash Bros. For the first time. And it honestly got me to feel like if nothing had changed, even if she was gone. Then that Christmas, our mother, before she died, bought us an N64. Okay, sorry, there's no punctuations, it's a little harder. If nothing had changed, even if she was gone. Then that Christmas, our mother, before she died, bought us an N64, because we'd always rent the corner store one till this day, is one of my treasured memories. I like that one, even with bad spelling errors. Video games are definitely something that take me back to the past as well. Absolutely. And I think that's one of its core strengths, is to bring you back to simpler days. There was a while where things weren't going great in my life, and there were lots of things that helped out with that, but video games really did. They brought me back to a simpler time with older friends and stuff like that. So I can really appreciate that one. Only got a couple more. I hope this is okay for you guys. I know this is a little bit more serious than normal stuff, but whatever. Too bad, my show. Ha ha ha. There we go. When I had started school, I would go to the babysitters in the afternoon. They had a Nintendo Classic with Super Mario Bros. 2. Knowing that I could play is mainly what motivated me to finish my homework. My mother is the one behind my Zelda obsession. To this day, one morning I received my N64 and Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's my all-time favorite Christmas morning of my life. My sister would watch me play, and we bonded over the story and surprises in-game. Most of my fondest childhood memories involve video games. My cousins would either bring over their SNES or we would play at their place. My friends in elementary school and I would get together to play Sega Genesis. Gaming was incredibly social for us. We were all happy to share the experience with one another. Person's name and I used to play DDR in the version they had at Crystal Palace, which is an amusement park around my area when we were kids. Blah, blah, blah. We used to play DDR in the version they had at Crystal Palace. And we played hard. It was great cardio and so much fun. I could go on and on. Video games have had an extremely lovable role in my life for sure. And if you're ever going to do a collab, blah, 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 oh, they're asking if they could be on the show. If you ever do a collaborative Let's Play, I'm there for you. I know. I've gotten a few requests from some people. And I want to say that just because, like, if you've asked to be on the show and I haven't said yes, please don't take that as I don't want to be on the show with you. I'm starting to be a lot pickier about who I want on the show, and there probably won't be more collaborations, so I apologize for that. But don't think it's because of like, oh no, I don't want you on the show. It's not that, believe me. I've got one more story. I kind of saved this one for last because it's a different topic. I just need to find it. Excuse me. There we go. And it's a short one, but it's very different, very recent too. When I first started playing Bloodborne and started wearing the bone leggings plus the horror theme, the story made me realize I was trans, which is why I love Bloodborne. That hit me a little bit, because one, I didn't know this about this person. And I thought it was very brave for them to tell me how they discovered that. That's one of those things that, like, I can't really... It's one of the things I don't really talk a lot about on the show, and it's not because I don't want to, it's because I don't have any experience in that. I'm extremely lucky. I'm straight, and I identify as a male, and those are two things that I've never had a problem with. From a younger age, I realized I was straight. I never had any problems with it, or struggles with my sexual identity or my gender identity. And I know that's extremely rare for a lot of people, and it's a huge struggle for a lot of people. So it's one of those things that I try not to talk about too much because I don't have the experience in it. I don't know what these people feel like. I don't know what kinds of incredible struggles they've gone through to find themselves. And I know that there's a lot of people that still struggle with that. Some very important people in my life still very much struggle with that. And it's not something I want to have. I want to say that I have some sort of authority in. So, you know, I'm very lucky in that sense. So anyways, we're just about to collect the last star, so I guess I'll shut up about this stuff. I hope this was okay. I know this was a lot more serious than normal, but sometimes when there's crappy things in life, you gotta hear some positive stuff. And I hope that was okay for you guys. I know that some people watch because they like hearing me go, oh, look, I'm jumping on the thing with the Let's Plays, and the jumping and the gameplay and all that, but sometimes I like just to talk about different things, and I thought this was a good episode for this. If you'd rather me just straight up go back to playing video games, just tell me in the comments. I really don't mind. I wouldn't be upset about it. But if you like this, and you like the idea of talking about more personal things, or even just things about my life in general, then feel free to tell me that too. So, yeah, anyways, so let's get back to the N64 now. So we've gotten the last two stars in Dire Dire Docks. We can finally go to the attic, pop that key in there, pop that key, pop in there. Woo! So, we got a staircase here. I love this. So instead of going to the staircase, I'm just going to jump through the ceiling. I love this. This is actually a speedrunning technique that a lot of people have figured out. Before speedrunning was a thing, I'm stuck. And that's, for some reason, there's no collision detection right at that, like, polygon. So you can just kind of go right through it. So the normal way, obviously, is just to go up there. But, yeah, and I'm going to show you one more time, I guess. Just head up right here. Okay, I suck at it. There we go. Just boink, right through the stair. It's really weird. I don't know why they did that. So this is the attic. The episode's basically done, but we're just going to roam around just a little bit. So it's not the attic, a tower. I don't know. It's one large kind of circular room here with a toad right there. Let's see what you have to say. At least one of you gives us a star, I believe. I'm gonna punch them, apparently, though. Thanks to the power of the stars, life has returned to the castle. Please, Mario, you have to give Bowser the boot. Here, let me tell you a little something in the room with the mirrors. Oh. Well, I think I skipped that on purpose because that's going to be something in the next episode, so I don't want to just have a toad spoil it. So what's one star? Woo! So it's a round room like this. This is Bob-omb Battlefield again. You can't jump into that painting, though, so it's just there as decoration. Thanks, Mario, the castle's recovery center has retrieved power stars. Blah, 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 blah. And this is... is this the first time they tell me that you can get stars for getting 100 coins? Maybe? I don't know. But you have 2 rooms in this one room, I believe. I'm just kind of running around. So there's that one room here. This is one of the levels with some Goombas, apparently. And this other room right here. Big looking room, too. We'll explore that next episode. And the last thing is right up here. Oh, there's this sign. Punching the sign. Please walk quietly in the hallway. That's weird. Up here is the last little area of the game, the very final little area. And this is, I guess you could call the attic or the penthouse or something like that. I don't know. Stars. And you need 7, or no, I think you need 50 stars to get to that point. So that's, for that door, I think it's 50. So there's a clock right there. Hint that is tick-tock clock. Some areas around here. There's a toad over there that I think I talked to. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm running to talk to the toad. Hello, toad. Man, the talking is really frustrating. You just punch people. There's something strange about that clock. As you jump inside, watch the position of the big hand. Oh, look what I found. Here's another star. Woo! 2 more stars. Nice. So that helps out, considering I only got, like, 3 stars early in the episode. So this helps it become 5. So that's good. So this is the last little... I was saying the last layer. I'm just checking to see. Okay. 13 castle secret stars. There's 2 left. Up these stairs... There's 1 more door, and this is what I was talking about with the 70 stars. This is the endless staircase. You can get in here, and this staircase will loop forever if you have less than 70. But I have 76, so I can go to the top. And the very top right here, this is the last level in the game. So you can actually skip the actual stairs even without 70 stars. There's a glitch you can do. I'm trying to do it here. I don't do it very well. I'm not very good at it. It requires you to do long jumps consecutively. I'm trying to reverse the camera here. Consecutive long jumps, and if you do it going, you'll see what I mean. You start to gain some momentum. If you do it against stairs, kind of going backwards. I do it for a second, so we're just gonna watch for a little bit. You'll see what I mean. And yahoo! Come on. It's hard to do. I don't know how these people do it in like one try. No, and I screwed up there. But you see, I was like kind of like butt bouncing up the stairs. I think I do it here, maybe. No, I do it at least a little bit. Not very well, but I do it right before the episode ends. Well, whatever. I'm PhilInTheBlanks, and I'll see you guys next time. There it is. Oh, yeah! It's so cool. I'll see you guys next time for more Super Mario 64. So yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Check out my other content on my YouTube channel, where you can find Let's Plays, speedruns, and reviews of other games.